Okay, welcome back everyone. Today we are going to be watching a video by Slapped Ham. Today's video is titled Mysterious Things Caught on Camera That Will Creep You Out. Mate, this video has everything. There's scary, there's mysterious, there's thought-provoking. I liked it. I'm not going to lie, this video is really cool. And if you like this video, please do me a favor, like the video, subscribe, and keep an eye out for Sunday when episode 2 of Tales We Shouldn't Tell will come out. And if you haven't watched episode 1 yet, what are you doing, mate? I'm going to probably put something up here so you can click it and go and watch it because, mate, it's good. It's good. Anyways, if you like the video, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is
Slapped Ham.
You're about to see
Come
some
on.
seriously freaky videos. So
Just
hit that
like-
subscribe button and get ready for more scary content.
Just like this. I got it the second time. Second time, the charm.
A seemingly ordinary photo taken in the summer of 2011 has sparked
Ghostly child
widespread
caught on
curiosity
camera.
and speculation after being shared to the Ghosts Caught on Camera Facebook page.
Where? Let's try and spot it before he, like, calls it out. She, like, floating? No, she stood on, like, the tree. I'm so confused, mate.
Captured on a rural property in Western Oregon, the image shows a group of young girls standing by a creek. But with one chilling twist, a ghostly-looking girl appears in the photo.
Shut all of the holes in your face, mate. Mainly that one. Shut it. She's not supposed to be there.
Supposedly never there. According to the original poster, Tammy Brenneman Vick, the photo was taken with an early model iPhone while spending time at her grandparents' remote property. Only a few people were present that day. Herself, her friend.
Mate, I don't look. I've had an early model iPhone, mate, and I can tell you categorically, zero of her appeared, mate, when I was taking photos.
The mother of 2 of the girls in the shot, and her 7-year-old son, who declined to be in the picture. But when she later sent the photo to her friend via text...
Oh, mate, the more I'm looking at it, the more I can see that, like, she's got these, like, dark, sunken eyes. Her overall complexion is very stale. Is that the word? I don't even... What? I know.
was instant. Who the heck is that?
Because look at the lighting on their faces.
Confusion centered on a pale-looking girl standing near a tree on the top left of the image. Her greyish
Oh my God, that
skin
hat
tone,
is still on my
unnaturally
ceiling.
dark eyes, and the faint, faded quality of her appearance immediately stood out, especially in contrast to the other clearly defined children. But no one present that day remembers another girl being there. In fact, the poster is adamant. The girl on the top left wasn't physically there with us. We have no clue who she is.
Mate, the way that that's been worded, the girl on... What did I say like that? The girl on the top left wasn't physically there with us. I'm going to go ahead and say I beg to differ, mate, because 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, she's there, mate.
Adding to the eerie backstory,
She's physically
the
there as well.
explains that the property has always carried a certain mystery.
God.
While there's no known history of tragedy, she and her sister, who both spent much of their childhood on the land, have shared strikingly similar recurring nightmares about certain areas of the property. To complicate matters further, the family's first home on the land was destroyed in a freak...
Hold on. Why does... Like, right, this is highly inappropriate. Why does it look like the person... I'm guessing it's a fireman.
To complicate
It
matters
looks
further,
like he's urinating
the family's
into
first
the fire.
home on the land was destroyed in a freak electrical fire just a few years
I'm gonna
after
go ahead
being
and say
built in the 1970s.
it's not going to help.
Speculation has arisen that the girl might be the spirit of a drowning victim, as the child in question is standing near the deepest part of the creek. Whether or not the mysterious girl is truly a ghost remains up for debate. But for the families involved and the growing number of people viewing the image, her unexplained presence is as haunting as it is unforgettable.
I want it off my screen, mate. I feel like I've been watching this for 4 days. The same clip.
A photo posted to the Creepy Facts.
I don't want to see ghost children, mate. I just don't. I don't want to see that. And what is this? It's like a... Looks like a head of like a rhino. Leg, tail. Do rhinos have tails? I feel like I've spent so much time thinking about that. I'm going to leave all that thinking time in, and I'm just going to post a picture during the editing phase of a rhino so we can all sit there and find out together in silence. I feel like it does have a tail.
His Facebook page has left viewers rattled after
I don't
what
know.
appears to be a mysterious extra child showed up beside a young girl, despite no one else being present when the image was taken.
It looks like the same person, mate. I'm going to say it. It looks like the same. You know those like weird like.
According to the original poster,
I didn't
the photo
unpause
was
it.
captured by her mother using a standard phone camera.
Okay.
My mum took this picture, she wrote. My daughter is the one on the right. There was absolutely no one else.
Mate, what do you mean? Your daughter's the one on the right, but she is see-through also. What are we talking about, mate? It's got the same hair-ish. Mate, this is some multiverse. The other kid came through the multiverse like just briefly for a second and was like, "Oh, what's good? Let's run together."
There when she took
I'm
the
you.
Photo, yet somehow another figure appears
me.
beside her. The post quickly gathered attention, with many viewers unsettled by the strange presence. One commenter suggested the image might show a ghost, while another posed a chilling theory. I'm wondering if this child had a twin at birth that maybe didn't make it.
Oh my God, I didn't even think about that, mate. Because you know what? I was meant to be. Can you imagine there being two of me? God, I'm thinking about it now. He 100% would have been way more successful than me. Never mind.
Skeptics, of course, have offered possible explanations ranging from motion
You're just gonna
blur
have to deal with
to
me
image
instead.
artifacts, or even a simple trick of shadow and light. But most agree that the image doesn't appear to be intentionally manipulated. We'll throw this one over to you, the viewer, for final judgment. What do you think?
Let's
Camera
right.
glitch or a ghost caught on camera? Let me know down below.
Yeah, and me. Please. Ghost girl.
All right, you really have a tape of a ghost?
Yes, I do.
Reddit user available time 7293 has reignited interest in one of radio's most eerie moments by sharing a spine-tingling audio clip from the legendary program Art Bell, Coast to Coast AM.
Stay
That is
hydrated.
creepy. That is really.
It's not Guinness, by the way. I don't really drink alcohol that much.
You know, but I'm used to it now, but it used to just make my hair.
The clip, which features a caller recounting her family's terrifying experiences in a haunted house, ends with what she claims is the actual voice of a ghost, caught on tape.
But I'm gonna
Oh, you
play
mean
it.
there's a voice?
It's a voice.
What do you think it was going to be, my friend? It's a recording. I'm sorry, but if it was just a picture, I'm sure that the tape recording would show 0.
All
He
right.
left.
I'm like, sorry to keep pausing it, but can you please put a hand up in the comments, like a little emoji, hand up in the comments, because I'll remember then. If you instantly assumed from hearing that there was a ghost caught on a real tape recorder, that it was going to be a voice and not a person. Visual. I don't know what I'm talking about, but you know what I'm talking about. Let me know, mate, because I feel like that
In
seemed
the call, the woman explains that
just
the events took
ridiculously
place
obvious.
about 10 years prior in Oroville, California. At the time, her young daughter had been playing with a small tape recorder with a friend, creating stories and recording them for fun.
no.
When they went to play one of the tapes back,
Christ.
they discovered something disturbing, an unfamiliar voice at the very start of the tape.
I know these are
before the
AI.
ghost recording even began. The voice, which appears on the unmagnetized lead
I want to go ahead and say I never want to hear that again.
in section of the cassette, seems to say, "I wish we were together."
He says, "I wish we were together."
Oh,
Oh, all right, play it again.
The woman describes playing it over and over again in disbelief, growing increasingly
oh, mate,
frightened.
that could be so fake. That could be one of the fakest fakosons of all fakes. But mate, tell me that isn't creepy. I wish we were together. But why is it said like that? Unless, unfortunately, that's what they sounded like in the real living world, in which case I apologize profusely.
As strange activity began escalating in the house. After the voice was discovered, the caller claims the house became increasingly active. Her son's bed was allegedly dragged several feet across the floor with him still in it. Her waterbed would churn as though something was moving inside it. An exercise bike would turn on by itself. The family also reported loud knocks, sometimes gentle, sometimes violent, echoing through the home. One particularly vivid account includes the family's cat reacting to knocks on a cupboard. When the woman knocked back, she says the unseen force knocked back real hard, slamming.
Mate, I always hear stuff when I'm recording.
The cabinet. Eventually, the family learned from a neighbour that a murder-suicide had occurred in the house years earlier, possibly in one of the bathrooms. This revelation gave context to the intense feeling of being watched and the caller's long-held discomfort with one bathroom in particular. "I never used it," she said. "I always felt something else there." Even veteran paranormal broadcaster Art Bell was unnerved. After hearing the audio, Bell admitted it gave him chills, noting how familiar he was with strange knocks and crashes in his own home studio. The voice, low and
Don't even go there, mate. In my parents' house, where I grew up, to the day, mate, I don't like the feeling of being upstairs there. There's just this like overwhelming feeling of like, I don't know, like something is watching you always. And I like I've said a million times, I don't know what to believe, but one thing I can tell you categorically, I said that twice this video, I will stop. Mate, I don't know what it is. There is just a feeling, and I can't describe it, but I don't like it. Genuinely. And like, obviously I woke up once with like a giant handprint on my chest. If you haven't seen that picture, then just comment down below and I'll post it in a community page. It's horrendous, mate. It is so horrendous.
Emotional struck both host and listeners as deeply unsettling.
Felt something else there.
I hear you. Now that is creepy. That is really creepy.
Isn't it? It just makes the hair stand up, you know.
Such a radio host.
Now, but
well, that is creepy.
Well, I'm not. So play it one last time. Hit it one last time. I'll listen very carefully.
God.
Bell asked the caller to play the audio clip again and again. Each time, the phrase, "I wish we were together," became more clear.
Yeah, no, well, but that is, if you're trying to listen for a specific sentence, like if someone has told you that it says, "I wish we were together," then it's going to say, or at least it's going to appear to say, "I wish we were together." But if before them saying that, I didn't hear that. And like, it's hard to go back and not hear it now, but tell me if initially you heard, "I wish we were together."
Whether you believe in ghosts or not, this recording, combined with the family's detailed account and the home's grim backstory, makes for a gripping paranormal case. Was it a spirit trapped in the location, a residual echo from a tragic past, or something else entirely?
Sorry guys, no leg cam today.
You can listen for yourself and decide, is this genuine evidence of the afterlife, or just a chilling coincidence caught on tape?
He says, "I wish we were together."
Oh, all right, play it again.
He says, "I wish we were together." Oh. What do you mean? I don't want to hear it.
A recent post by Reddit user available time7293 has sparked fresh discussion around a classic paranormal mystery. Why do ghosts seem to walk through walls or appear to climb stairs that no longer exist? In a thought-provoking graphic shared to the platform,
actually, I've just had a
suggests
thought
that spirits may continue to follow the same paths they used.
Mate, that is exactly what I was thinking. So if there was previously a doorway and it no longer exists and they've like sort of relocated the doorway, they're still going to probably use said doorway that did exist. Mate, I would love to hear whether someone has seen something, someone go through a wall and blah, blah, and then they've looked at the history of their house and it turned out that when the house was built, there was a doorway where they saw whatever they saw. Mate, I would love to know if that's a thing or not. Jesus, that's so cool. I was actually just thinking that.
Over the decades or even centuries, the internal layout of homes and buildings is often altered. Walls are added, staircases are removed, and spaces are reimagined for modern living. As a result, a ghost might appear to be gliding through a solid wall or floating awkwardly through mid-air, not because they're trying to defy physics, but because they're simply following the architecture that once was. This theory closely mirrors a well-known paranormal concept known as a residual haunting. Unlike intelligent hauntings, where a spirit is thought to interact with
why
the
don't we
living
not do
or
that?
respond to its surroundings, residual hauntings are more like a recording of past events. The energy of a person or moment is believed to be imprinted on a location, replaying over and over like a scene caught on loop.
Alright, this isn't
These
even...
hauntings are typically non-interactive and tied to specific routines. Someone walking down a hallway, opening a door, or climbing stairs that no longer exist.
I was actually about to say that about like the... It's almost like an echo of what once was, if you know what I mean. So it's like an imprint of energy. Just sort of like replaying over and over and over and over again. It's kind of sad actually when you think about it. I hope I don't. When I do finally pass, touch wood, it doesn't happen anytime soon. But when it does finally happen, I really, really, really don't want to like just start haunting like my school or something. That will piss me off because I hated being there when I was alive, mate. And I'm not going to say it, but I can tell you, I would 1,000,000% not want to be there when I'm brown bread.
Reddit post has resonated with believers and skeptics alike. Some see it as a compelling explanation for odd architectural inconsistencies in ghost sightings. Maybe that cold spot or sudden feeling of movement isn't random, one user commented. Maybe we've just renovated over the past. Others, however, are less convinced. They argue that while the idea is intriguing, it still hinges on the assumption that ghosts or their energy exist in the first place. Still, the theory raises an interesting question. If walls and rooms can change, but energy impressions linger, could modern buildings be full of forgotten paths and forgotten presences intertwined beneath the surface? A mysterious photo shared by Reddit user LegitimateCarpet375 has...
Mate, when I tell you, if that doesn't look like phalanges, I think that's what they're called, also known as fingers, and this, what?
Has reignited interest in eerie outdoor trail cam captures.
I'm so...
According to the poster, the image was taken roughly 20 years ago in northern Indiana and shows a strange, white, semi-transparent shape in the center of the frame. The photo was recovered after a friend retrieved his old trail camera and had several shots printed, only to notice something bizarre.
Mate, is this not baffling anyone's head? Because it's baffling mine, mate.
Some viewers have likened it to a classic paranormal manifestation, a wisp of energy caught mid-motion. Others noted its semi-transparent quality, suggesting it could be something moving rapidly under the camera's flash. One of the more grounded explanations came from a viewer who proposed it could be a bat captured mid-flight.
Do they have fingers, though?
If you look closely, you can see the wing membrane and its little hands, they wrote. As with many unexplained trail cam photos, definitive answers...
I feel like I'm like, the more I look at it, the more I'm like trying to convince myself it's a bat. But like, I don't know, mate. Anyone? This is where you reply to me now, please. All right, cool. No.
Are hard to come by. But that hasn't stopped Reddit users and paranormal enthusiasts from offering their takes on what was captured that night in Indiana.
I need someone to confirm that, mate, because that's weird, mate.
Here's a quick and odd one from TikTok user Tiramisu80. The clip quickly went viral, leaving viewers confused.
First of all, who are you talking to? Second of all, get back to work, mate. You're meant to be...
In the now widely circulated clip, the uploader claims they were woken in the night by a doorbell camera notification, alerting them that a person had been detected outside their home. But what they saw left them terrified.
I understand that that's the wind. But... God!
While at first they thought the camera caught an intruder, it turns out the wind had got a hold of their nutcracker blow-up ornament, creating the uncanny incident. While an explanation was eventually reached, one thing's for sure, this footage does not spread.
What am I doing, mate?
Cheer.
This is a force field around my head. That is... I would have popped it on sight, mate. I swear to God. I swear to dog, mate.
In May 2025, a strange and unsettling mystery began to unfold in Richmond, California, where residents reported birds suddenly falling from the sky, sometimes with a loud pop and visible trauma. Witnesses...
That is because pigeons are actually spies. They're not real. Have you ever seen a baby pigeon? No? Me either.
Describe the sound as similar to a firecracker or small explosion, with birds collapsing mid-air or as they perch, seemingly exploding on impact. Security cameras have captured several incidents, prompting fears of electrocution from power lines. However, utility provider PG&E has ruled out electrical faults, confirming their infrastructure meets bird safety standards.
Mate, and this is why they stand on electrical wires, mate, because they're recharging. I don't want anyone to tell me otherwise, alright?
Necropsies performed by California Fish and Wildlife revealed...
Mate, look, there's the battery. Here's all the wiring.
...significant trauma to the birds, including a mourning dove and European starling. However, no evidence of electrocution or poisoning was found. Officials say the injuries are consistent with pellet guns, BB guns, or slingshots, though no suspects have been identified. Locals remain disturbed, with some doubting...
That would be why you're hearing a popping noise, though. Like, imagine you're slingshotting something, a whack, and a stone hits it. It makes like a noise.
Due to the volume and violence of the pops.
I mean...
Flyers have gone up in the neighbourhood asking residents to report any suspicious activity or further incidents. Authorities, including wildlife officers and the Contra Costa Sheriff's Office, are continuing their investigation. While trauma appears to be the likely cause, the true origin of Richmond's exploding birds remains unresolved, leaving both experts and residents searching for answers in this ongoing urban mystery.
Mate, it's completely irrelevant to anything to do with ghosts. I was just sitting there thinking, while watching this, I would hate to be a bird. The only thing... I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I would hate to be a bird, mate. I would. Imagine just flying around like that. That would be cool. That'd be really cool. Do you reckon that if you wanted to cross a border as a bird... I'm not going to finish that sentence. Anyway, that was about to go up to top 3.
I've put Callan in this
Oh
here
my
sack.
God.
Get
Top 3 of the most stupid questions I was about to ask, mate. He's going to stay in the bag, mate. No, he's not. He's killing it, mate.
For decades, residents of Somerville, South Carolina have reported mysterious glowing orbs hovering along the town's old railroad tracks, usually late at night.
UFO.
The lights are often described as soft, flickering spheres, sometimes white or bluish, and are most frequently spotted near the old Somerville-Dorchester tracks, a place now steeped in local lore. According to legend, the lights belong to a grieving woman said to be searching for her decapitated husband, whose spirit...
How's she supposed to identify him, mate? Even if she finds him. Have you got your ID, please? I just really made myself giggle. Have you got your ID, please? And he just gets a card out, and it's just a man with no head, and he's like, "No, it must be you."
Spirit is said to wander the tracks with a lantern in hand.
I'm so stupid.
While many in the community have embraced this ghostly tale, others, including scientists, believe there may be a more grounded explanation.
Like a ball lightning, maybe.
According to US Geological Survey seismologist Susan Hove, the Somerville lights might actually be Earth. Geological Survey seismologist Susan Hove, the Somerville lights might actually be earthquake lights, a rare and poorly understood phenomenon caused by seismic activity. Earthquake lights are naturally occurring luminous phenomena.
Mate, talking of seismic activity, I mean, the amount of tangents in this video, you're going to start calling me Tangent Man. And that was the worst. Anyway, mate, talking of seismic activity, can someone tell me, because I live in the most horrendous country. Can someone tell me what is going on at Yellowstone National Park, mate? I keep seeing videos of new geysers, geyser, whatever those thingies are. There's new ones popping up. There's earthquakes all the time. What is going on, mate? Because that place is terrifying. Scary is another word for terrifying.
That
Someone let me know,
appear
please,
before,
mate.
during or after seismic events. These lights can take many forms: glowing
He's
balls,
got a head now.
streaks of light, or pulsing flashes in the sky. They've been documented in
Mate,
various
this is-
locations around the world.
That's decapitation fraud, that is, mate. I'll tell you that for sure.
Often preceding major quakes, such as the 2007 Pisco earthquake in Peru, the 2009 L'Aquila earthquake in Italy, and Japan's 2022 Fukushima quake.
Mate, I remember
Perhaps
this.
recent research published in Seismological Research Letters suggests that the lights in Somerville could be related to micro-tremors, tiny, often unfelt earthquakes that are still active in the region long after the devastating 1886 Charleston earthquake, one of the most powerful to ever strike the eastern US. The lights may be caused by electrical discharges from stressed underground rocks. Other theories point to ionization of gases like radon or methane interacting with the atmosphere, or piezoelectric effects, where pressure on quartz-rich rocks generates bursts of
Mate, believe it or not, I was about to suggest it was going to be piezoelectricity. You don't have to believe me. You do, actually.
energy. If these discharges
I
occur
have
near
all of
metal
the
structures
smarticalness.
like buried railroad tracks, they might appear as glowing orbs moving mysteriously through the darkness. While the lights continue to be a cultural curiosity in
Mate,
Somerville,
electricity or no electricity.
they could also be valuable scientific clues.
If I'm walking, I mean, I'm never going to be walking there. But mate, if I was and I see that, guess how many steps I'm taking to get home? Mate, 1. I'm jumping.
Geologists identify hidden fault lines and better understand seismic risks in the southeastern US, a region not typically known for large quakes, but one with a surprising tectonic history. The residents of Somerville may not give up their ghost stories
Mate,
anytime
if any of you lot have
soon, but thanks to
experienced,
researchers like Huff,
even
we
like a
may
low-level
one day
earthquake,
understand
man.
the true nature of these spectral lights.
It's so
Until
scary,
then,
bro.
the phenomenon remains one of the few places where folklore and geology walk side by side.
Well, hey, that's the end of the episode.
Mate.
Thank you so much for watching. Click these
Mate, the last few slapped hand videos have just been like, just so creepy, like creepy, thought-provoking and tangent-inducing. Is that a word? I don't know. Anyway.
2 links here if you want to watch more scary clips. Leave us a comment down below. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next
Does he do that thing
time.
again? Mate. Slapped ham. Like I said, mate, his videos are just getting creepier and creepier by the minute, second video. I don't know. Anyway, if you enjoyed that, I actually did enjoy that quite a lot. It was scary, creepy, thought-provoking, and what the hell is going on down here? Hold on. What the hell is this? It doesn't matter. Adam, stop getting distracted. Guys, do me a favor. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe. Look out for episode 2 of Tales We Shouldn't Tell this Sunday. Every Sunday, to be honest. And there's 8 episodes. Spoiler alert. Subscribe, please. Because, I don't know. Just subscribe. I'm going to go. I'm babbling now. Bye, everyone. Have a good day. Bye.